Welcome back. We are in Starfield, as you can see. And today, we're going to see if we can at least get near to finishing the game, because I'm installing our next game that I think a lot of you will be happy about, as it's another Lego game. But for now, we're just going to finish this. It was touch and go this morning because Microsoft must be having issues and I just couldn't get the game to load. So, but it loads now, so all's good. Let's crack on. Right. The other thing I noticed yesterday, which was an issue, I couldn't sync any of my games because it said it was failing to sync with them. And I was so worried that it had either corrupted my save from yesterday's video or overwritten it. And it hasn't. It's here. So hopefully we don't come across any issues. I haven't done any extra money gathering, I'm afraid, because... well, please power up the grab drive. Because I forgot. Turn that down in my ear. Otherwise I end up shouting. And nobody wants to hear me shouting, do they? So, just give me a second. Sorry about the weird jump cut there. Somebody decided to try and phone me. Okay, now what we need to do is we're going to build one of those devices on board our ship to store the relics. And it's not that difficult, to be fair.
Just here for a chat?
Come over here and do this. There we go. But it does mean we're a target. This is what this is saying here. We're a target. Wherever those pieces are, that's the target. If we're carrying them and we're on a planet, we're going to get attacked by the Starborn. If we're flying in places that don't have any security, we're going to get attacked by Starborn if it's on our ship. So that's just what that's all about. The thing is, I'd like to see them fucking try and take it from us. Bastards. Come on, let's do this. Alright. Alright, we need to go back to Alpha Centauri. More loading screens, as always.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Alright,
Alright, let's land. I think we're going back to the lodge, aren't we? Are we? No, the eye. No, return to the lodge. That is return to the lodge. What? Okay, well, give me the list then. Oh, we can't because it's been attacked. So, it's on lockdown. So, yes.
I'll keep an eye out for hostile life forms.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're an item now, aren't we, Sarah? I mean, how do you feel about becoming a man? No, hear me out. How do you feel about becoming a man?
If you are a victim of a recent attack, please remain calm.
Because I find it all a bit icky. Let's go. Off I go.
It's done. Let's head home.
Sorry for another weird cut there.
I
I'm going to
wonder if
try
I'll
and
miss
not
New
cut so
Atlantis.
much now. Okay, let's get back to the lodge. Everybody messages just when I'm starting to
There's been an
fucking
incident.
record. It's ridiculous. It's always an emergency, you know? Right. Let's go. This is a nice area, to be fair.
If you're with the press, we have no statements to make about the attack.
Do I look like I'm with the press? Yeah. Okay, let's go and collect them. There we go.
Morale in the lodge
I need to be
has been
checking the
measurably
files.
reduced.
Now really isn't the time. I know. Look. We all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right.
Okay.
I'll meet you over there.
Alright, cool. How much money have we got now? I didn't get a chance to read that, it was too quick. 81,000?
Sorry.
Actually, can we actually speak
I've
to
been lost in
Vladimir?
thought for a bit.
Where is he? Oh, he's on the eye, isn't he?
The lodge feels
Yes, he is.
a little colder than it used to be.
We'll go and speak to this fella before we do. Oh yeah, where is she? There she is.
A lot on your mind? Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot.
Oh, we'll flirt, why not?
Sure, but you better not make me cry.
Oh, why not?
You are the best thing that ever happened to me.
I'm just awesome. Let's go. Yeah, I think Microsoft have been having issues. I don't know what. I mean, what was happening was when I was trying to launch the game, I was just getting a black screen and then it'd auto exit. And I couldn't figure out why. my first thought was maybe their server is down, but usually if their server's down, it doesn't stop the app trying to make a connection anyway. It wasn't even attempting. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I mean, maybe it works differently. Maybe when you connect to a game through the cloud, you put into a small queue in wait for hardware. Because I know sometimes you can be sat there for a while, and maybe the reason I was getting a black screen was it was completely down. As in, the computer couldn't find the server. Because when I tried to contact Microsoft, their site was terrible. I clicked on Contact Us, and it took me to a page that said, we can't find this page. And then when I did find another version of Contact Us, it said, this feature isn't available on Microsoft.com. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I'm clicking on it from your website. It must be available. It was pretty bad.
Keeper Aquilus?
Even their virtual
Can we have a
assistant
moment?
wasn't working properly.
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Okay. So, it's like living in New Atlantis. I'm a first-class citizen, you know. Yeah. I have a penthouse. Do you have a penthouse? Rude. Let me sit down.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves.
You know, I've got an apartment
Varun
down there, don't I?
worshippers are more
And let me tell you
enigmatic,
something, it isn't
but there
the
is
best.
a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper.
Alright.
We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Yeah. Like we care. Oh, okay. We're busy. We've got to finish this game. It's been going on for too many episodes. People are getting bored of it. Damn you, Bethesda. I mean, if this game was really, really bad, I would have ended it by now. Like Cyberpunk, I just had had enough of that game.
You didn't hear this from
And that's not me just hating, because I love that studio. Some of them were the original Fallout creators. You know, Obsidian got a lot of respect for, but that game, it was boring. Oh no, that weren't Obsidian, was it? No, that was CD Projekt Red, sorry. I retract that, Obsidian. I'm sorry about that. I mean CD Projekt Red. The one I'm thinking about that had Obsidian is Outer Worlds? Is it the Outer Worlds? That was mind-numbingly boring. I mean, I was able to finish it, but fuck me. It was giving me a headache. Every time I had to record a video, I kept thinking, this is so boring. And when I moved on to the Batman series, oh my god, I loved that series so much. Even though it stressed me the hell out getting all the Riddler trophies and stuff, I just loved that game. And the Lego games, I enjoyed them too. I thought they were fun, goofy.
I've flown across most
I
of
thought,
the settled systems in all manners of
I know I
spacecraft,
complained about them
and
a
yet,
bit,
I
I
still get
guess.
sick of the
But I can tell you, I did have fun. It was
I've always liked
a
that
fun set of
statue.
games.
It's
And
beautiful,
I'm
isn't it?
looking forward to moving on to our next game.
I wonder
by
what
the
the
way.
artist was trying to represent.
Our next game is Lego based. How cool is that?
Contrary to what you might have heard,
Alright.
UC security personnel are good people,
Listen,
and Sergeant
Sarah.
Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
there's a song sung by Chaz and Dave. It's called Rabbit. Listen to it. I think it goes something like, you've
You know, I
got a
went to chef
beautiful
school.
face.
This ain't exactly
You've
where
got something or other. I don't know the
People
words.
joke, say those
A
Varun
visitor?
zealots worship a snake.
I have all the
It
company
ain't a
I
snake.
need.
It's some kind of celestial
Listen to Chaz and
being.
Dave's Rabbit.
They
You'll
call
love it.
The Great Serpent.
He knows not the truth.
Hell if I know.
He sends another to
Think
ask
it is.
more
That
incessant
makes it
questions.
dangerous.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Okay. Thank you. You know, I killed a lot of your people. I stole 2 of their ships, actually. In fact, no, that's not yours. I have noticed, I think there was a reason we couldn't steal any more ships when I was trying earlier in the videos. I think it was like a video or so ago. I couldn't understand why, and I figured it out. The reason is, I already had a ship I'd taken from the Crimson Fleet, or one of them, and I'd not registered it. So I don't think it allows you to take more until you've registered the one you've already taken.
Nice hat.
Thank you. What hat? Oh, I'm wearing fucking spacesuit. What are you talking about? Well, let's go.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. Economy's sure isn't taking any chances.
Let's go.
Do you, Captain?
Hey, you know what that means, don't you? Oh, hang on a minute. She wants me to talk to Sarah. Okay.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
I'm coming. Give me a sec. Alright, Sarah. Hey. Over here.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you.
You're welcome.
The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say. Then I'll say it again, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. My only wish.
You're supposed to be a bird, aren't you? Your girlfriend, so...
Life. He was one of my closest
Sort my job.
colleagues and a cherished friend. He always knew how to make me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I'll miss him dearly. I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the
Oh, I love
boundaries.
that word, cavalier.
Not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Barrett would still be alive.
Not necessarily.
Of course I can. Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong? No. I refuse to allow Barrett's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture?
Can I just say, she has more emotion over Barrett than Barrett does over her. And I only know that because I am playing a different save where she is dead. And Barrett was the one who survived because I stayed at the lodge to defend them while they collected everything up and then made a dash for it. And that's really surprising. He did show remorse and stuff during what will happen later. I'm not going to spoil it. But not like she has now. I mean, you know, she's shown genuine emotion, and yet he didn't. I think that's really telling.
Towards the universe. I don't know where to begin. I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't make the same fatal mistake twice.
Listen, let him try and get
Well,
on
I
board
suppose
and
that's all I
take
had on
those
my mind for
pieces
now.
from us. Let him try.
It was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things.
I know.
Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot less guilty about monopolizing your time with my own problems. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Yes. Okay. You know, that ship took a bit then to get to the ground, didn't it? I was worried we wouldn't get off the ground. Right. So what is that pointing there for? Ah. Why is it selected that flipping? Go away. Oh, damn it. We've got to land. Damn it. Hate it when that happens. It's a nuisance.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time?
Yes.
Never agrees with my stomach.
Okay. Do you know, if it takes me back to my spaceship, I'm gonna be flipping cross. Alright, so good. Oh yeah, we're going to the well, aren't we? We got an apartment down there. There's only one way I know to the well. This way I don't always remember. But there is another way to the well. That guy's just standing in the elevator because, I don't know. Maybe he wants to greet everybody. Hello. My name is Captain Kate. And I am fucking awesome. Open. Hey there. A man with a beard.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can.
Okay.
Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of
Okay, so
to coordinate.
I think yesterday I mentioned that we may do a set of quests that I've already done on another save. I thought maybe we'd done them on this save, but we haven't. And this is the set of quests. I tell you this because I don't like them. They are really creepy and difficult to get to. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Right. They're not as scary as the missions we did for her, where rocks turn into these creepy creatures. Ew, that still creeps me out, even today. Alright. Yeah, this is the way I know to the well. I always come here if I'm trying to get a lot of credits. Because there's a store on here in the well where there's a vendor that stocks about 11, well, just over 11,000 credits. Sometimes 11,000 exactly, but that's if you wait 2 days and go back to her. But if you wait more than 2 days, you can go back and she'll have like 14,000 credits. And if you've got a lot of stuff on your ship you want to sell, she's perfect for that. The guy in Aquila only has 5,000 credits, so it's a little bit annoying. Hey.
Oh, you're back.
Yep.
What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Maybe. Who knows?
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to...
Sounds like Buzz Lightyear.
If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? But what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
Well, it is in science, isn't it? I mean, it's fact.
And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent.
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There
Yeah,
are
it's
solid
science, it's
scientific
fact.
foundations for it to exist.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Can't be argued. It's fact. It's science. I mean, you get the lunatics that will argue, but no, it's just fact. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, it's a nice night, isn't it? But I don't think we should be admiring the privets. Now, I'm presuming we're either going back to the lodge or it's sending us to the coordinates. And if it is, oh, really? You're gonna do this to me? So, this set of missions takes me to structures, okay? And when I say structures, I mean like temple structures. I'd go as far as to say it's very reminiscent of Mass Effect. I think in the way you find the sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat today. In finding the artifacts and then getting a vision from them. That reminds me of the beacon that you would get in Mass Effect that would give you visions of the Reapers invading. And I just think it's really similar.
It's good to be back on board.
So yeah, here we go. Okay, let's do this. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And the bonus is we can fast travel back to the ship, so I always like that fact. And you don't have to walk back, it's only a one-way trip, because fast travel, you know, you can fast travel back and not have to piss about. Okay, yeah. Let's land. There you are. And yes, I have been here before. This place, I can vaguely remember we find it like on a hill or something. And it was daylight when I did this last time. It's now night time. Okay, let's go. Bethesda, why did you do this to me? Yeah, it's over there, it's not on a hill. Damn it! I want it to be right. I'm wrong. You can see it in the distance. That's where we've got to go. How's the gravity's heavy? Pulled me straight down, look. Oh fuck me, look at that thing. Hey. I'm friendly. Oh, are you those wildebeest things? I think they are. Now, they have a rule, although Barrett shoots the hell out of them, Sarah might. They won't attack you, they're a bit like Brahmin. Well, the bighorners, I guess, from Fallout New Vegas. They'll warn you to stay away from them, but they won't openly come and attack you unless you attack them. Then they will. Okay. So this is the place. Okay. Nope. And what we're doing is we're going through these.
Look at all this. Whoever lived at this homestead seemed to have settled in for the long haul.
I don't know if there are enemies. There may be. There may be just human enemies. If that's the case, we'll be alright. Okay. Here, Sarah, start shooting something if you see it, and then we'll know. Look at her. Why are you finding the most long route round? Oh, you've upset that fucking wildebeest thing, not there. Alright. Oh, fuck it, let's just do it. I think we'll go in here. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all we need it before, actually. It's just a toilet. Excuse me. God, my throat hurts today. There we go. I'm not reading this. If you guys want to read this, please feel free to pause the video and read away. I have already read this in my other save. I know what it says. Actually, it's the same loot as well. Isn't that weird?
In frosty temperatures like this,
Okay, next gonna see you need to access this locker.
Good English whiskey to keep you warm.
Well, we can, but I'm gonna cheat at it because I'm not reading through them all again. Right. So, damn it, he wants me to answer some questions. So we're gonna answer those questions. That's what we're gonna do. Where are we? Give me a second. Because if I can't find it, I'm going to say it again. Okay. Give me a second. Here we go. Let's open this up. Do you know, there's more ads than anything nowadays. You know what I mean? Give me a sec. Okay. Right, okay. Yep. Next one. The next one. Next one. Sorted. Yep. Open sesame. Hey. Ow. Okay. We'll take it. We need to sell some stuff anyway. Because we need stuff. Well, we don't need stuff. We need credits. Because we are trying to raise money so we can get the extra upgrades we need for the what I presume is the grav drive. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. There is one we've got to get to. And it's a difficult one. So there's over some water, and this water is pretty dangerous. And that's putting it like, I mean, I attempted to, when I first did it, I attempted to swim across, thinking, look, if anything attacks me, it's going to take a long time for it to kill me before I get to the other end. And it was only a short gap. Well, before I could even notice, because there was no sort of sound effect either, I was like dying. I was nearly dead.
This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about hostiles in the system. It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
Okay, cool. So yeah. I died. And I thought, well, how the fuck am I going to get across this water? Because this thing was on an island. Oh, well, what's the gravity like? Because the gravity we're 8. I say that now, we'll get there, and I bet it fucking isn't. I used pretty much the boost pack to get me across without dying. But I only just made it. Right? And I mean only just made it. It wasn't easy. And I'm hoping this time we could possibly get across a bit quicker. But I don't know. We might die. I'll just have to keep trying. It's not easy. There's no like dark as well. Obviously, I mean, I suppose we could wait until daytime. Yeah, let's do that. Let me go and find a seat somewhere. And we'll wait until daytime, then we'll make our mosey on way.
Good to see you.
Hey. Right, here we are. So what time is it now? Local time. Let's go for about 12 hours. Well, that's like 6 AM. See how bright it is. Oh. Hello there, Sarah. The fuck is up with you, love?
To end the day.
Jeez. How is it out there? Is it bright? It's getting bright, isn't it? Alright, give it another hour or so. That should brighten up now.
You thought that was crazy? Try it in 0 G's.
It's raining. Oh. Let's just get out of here, so let's go. I'm presuming I get out this way. I don't even remember my own ship's layout.
Hey, how are you?
You know that? I don't even know my own ship's layout. Oh, get out of the fucking place. Okay. I'm gonna sit in my cockpit and then auto exit, I think. Shame we can't take more than one companion in it. Come on, Sarah, you're gonna have to shift, love. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's do it. It's done, innit? Because I think it's this planet. Think. Doesn't mean it is. Alright. Always going to third person. Because it's not as scary, believe it or not. Let's go. It's how I play Bethesda games sometimes. I don't trust them. No. Never trust Bethesda and their monsters. No. They'll have them things in plain sight. You won't notice them until it's too fucking late. Oh, no. I ain't got it on this game. What am I doing? I was playing High on Life yesterday because I got the DLC. And I was playing through the main story. It is this place. It is this place. It is. There's the water. Oh, we need to really wait until it's daylight at least to get over there because there's no way I'm going to make this. I can't even see the fucking island. It's there. It's over there. This is the place I thought it was. Because I slipped down here when I was playing it the second time. I thought, I'll just sit down. And I had no choice but to figure out how to get across without diving. Because there's something with this water. And we've got to get across. You can just about see the island now. I always think you see the gravity's never happened to his mind. It's not, is it? Alright, I'm going to try and get across. Swim. swim. I don't know if I'm going to make this again. This is a big test because I don't know if I'm going to make this. My suit can only take me so far before it's... You see it going now? Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Yes. Now we've got to do the arduous task of waiting while our life goes back up. Fuck me. This was hard. You see what I mean? Give me a tissue infection as well. That's not good. Alright, well I think we've got things that can heal us. So, don't worry. I know I have one particular thing. So I got rid of that. Okay. Oh, there's some. Gotta go. We are attacked by things actually, I remember. If I remember. I think so. Yeah, there they are. You see them? Right, giant fucking, what do you call them? Mantises, aren't they? Yeah, so we'll get attacked by them. So we'll just stay in third person. Because there is more of them.
Beautiful sculpture.
That wasn't the only one.
I suspect it was placed here for some sort of specific purpose, rather than as an artistic statement.
Got him. Oh, more. Come on, give me my life back. Forever. I'm waiting for that yellow bar to disappear, if you're wondering. You can just about see it behind my virtual head. Come on. What are you waiting for, man? I don't know if we've got enough in us to survive. There we are. Hey, bitch. Yeah. Quick movement, huh? Right. Now remember how to do this. We've got to put this little light here on the end of there. So where are we? Let's move it left a bit. Yeah. Talking about. Sorry. Alright, let's go back to the ship then. I'm going to say shot then. Okay. Let's go. We did it. Another one bites the dust.
Time to get this ship moving.
But, unfortunately, I think that's the end of today's episode. So, again, tune in on Monday for another Starfield. I'm really hoping we're coming to the end of that. I may even play our other game as a surprise and then put it as a premiere. That's up to you guys. I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Bye!